everybody, Maria Marquis here from Coaching by Maria, your actor in the office. Now I have a confession to make. I prefer teaching virtually and leading virtual meetings to face-to-face. And this took me a while to really embrace. But after thousands and thousands of hours of teaching online classes, I realized that virtual worlds give you so much more speed, so much more equality in the classroom, and also so much more excitement. It really allows you to connect with people in a new and interesting way. Now, the one way that it works is if you use one tool, which is chat. No matter what web conferencing tool you're using, they all have a chat field. Zoom, GoToMeeting, Google Hangouts, WebEx, they've all got that ability to chat and type. And this is going to be your secret weapon. The only way it will work, though, is if you avoid 3 common mistakes. The first mistake is not being clear about your expectations. This might be a new thing for a lot of people, so you need to be hyper clear about what you want them to do, the rules of the game that you're playing. So when you ask a question, tell people, please post your answer to chat. And then wait for people to type so that you can give them a fighting chance to be able to get their thoughts out there. It might feel like an eternity to you, but I promise if you wait about 7 seconds, it's perfect. The second mistake that I see people doing is, all right, they've made it clear they want people to post to chat, but then they ignore it. It's so tempting in a virtual setting to just keep going with your part of the presentation, then go, all right, I'm going to look at chat now. And then it just doesn't work. So it's kind of disrespectful if you ask people to tell you what they think and then you ignore it. You wouldn't do that in a face-to-face context. You're not going to do it virtually either. As people start posting to chat, respond to them as if they were there with you in the room. Wow, thanks, Maria. I totally agree. I feel the same way. It makes a huge difference. Now, the third mistake that I see people making when they're moving into this chat versus that face-to-face is they ask multi-part questions. If we're talking face-to-face, it's very natural to ask a question that's got 3 or 4 different parts to it. But if you ask that in a virtual setting, people are going to get lost. They won't know where to start. It'll be too much for them to think about. And we need to be very, very bite-sized in how we ask people questions, starting with a yes or no, and then asking for more information and asking for more. So if you've got a multi-part question, think about what are the 3 pieces or 4 pieces or 5 pieces that are part of this, and ask those individually. We can't have the same sort of talking over each other that happens naturally in a face-to-face world. So we need to be very, very regimented and organized in how we ask and engage with each other. So hopefully those 3 tips help, and I'll see you next time.